the Israeli Defense Forces from Israel to Israel.
Rubio hints Israel triggered the Iran strikes. Hegseth doubles down on the war. Inside Trump's administration, a fierce power struggle is unfolding over who the war belongs to, Israel or America. The bombs are still falling on Iran, but inside the Trump administration, a different kind of battle is being fought, and it is getting ugly. 3 former US officials and a senior regional official told Middle East Eye that Defence Secretary Pete Hegseth and Secretary of State Marco Rubio have been at each other's throats over whether to send ground troops into Iran. The tension spilled into public view when Rubio stood before reporters on Capitol Hill and said what no Trump official had said out loud before.
We knew that there was going to be an Israeli action. We knew that that would precipitate an attack against American forces. And we knew that if we didn't preemptively go after them before they launched those attacks, we would suffer higher casualties.
Washington erupted. MAGA influencers, conservative commentators, and anti-war voices on both left and right took it as confirmation that Israel had dragged America into a war.
Once the president made a decision that negotiations were not going to work, that they were playing us on the negotiations, and that this was a threat that was untenable, the decision was made to strike them.
But behind closed doors in a congressional briefing, Rubio had already let something else slip. When asked about arming Kurdish forces inside Iran, he told lawmakers,
"We're not arming the Kurds, but you never know with the Israelis."
3 statements, 3 different audiences, 1 consistent thread. Even America's top diplomat is not entirely sure where his own defense secretary's loyalties begin and end. Because while Rubio has been urging restraint, Hegseth has been operating in a different universe entirely. This is a man who came to the Pentagon with Crusader tattoos on his body, a Jerusalem cross on his skin, and the Arabic word for infidel freshly carved into his left bicep days after US airstrikes killed hundreds in Muslim-majority Yemen. Hegseth pushed for the largest air assault in history to continue, dismissed comparisons to Iraq, and refused to rule out ground forces.
Turns out the regime who chanted death to America and death to Israel was gifted death from America and death from Israel. This is not a so-called regime change war, but the regime sure did change, and the world is better off for it.
Hegseth has long been criticized by those on the left for being more loyal to Israel than America. His 2020 book, American Crusade, calls for a 360-degree holy war, frames Muslim immigration as an invasion of the West, and depicts Israel as central to what he calls a civilizational battle between Christianity and Islam. Hegseth's appointment was also a shock to many. His own National Guard unit flagged him as an extremism concern, and they might have been right. While Rubio is trying to pump the brakes, Hegseth is flooring the accelerator. And somewhere between those 2 men, a decision about American boots on Iranian soil is being made.